Want to see Aspyre Esports live? Follow our Twitch channel and click the notification bell to be notified when it's game time. Now, enjoy the video.
All right. Icy, Dino, Darian, Smiley, the boys of Aspyre Valorant getting ready to play. Dino quick lock in that sky. Smiley on the Raze that we've seen a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? Smiley wasn't always a Raze player, but we're seeing him pick these duelists more and more. It looks like we're going to see Icy.
Smiley did used to be picking up that Phoenix, which we actually have not seen from him in quite a bit. He's been picking up the Raze time and time again, using some satchels, flying through the air, and getting kills. I mean, I might be a bit bold saying this, but Smiley may have been our man of the tournament the other day in the Pit of Valor one, as he was dropping 30-plus kills in multiple games.
I'm excited to see what's up. A couple boys still picking. They're negotiating here what characters they're going to run with. Do we see Demon lock that Yoru, or do we see him jump back onto the Jet like he has in the past? I'm not sure what their stack is going to be here, as they are on bind and they do start defense first. Do you want to have two duelists on defense, or do you want to have one?
Choose your agent.
In general, having two duelists is not something recommended by the meta in Valorant, but Aspyre seems to make it work. With the high mechanical skill that they have as a roster collectively, Demon is able to pick up the Yoru in ways and do things that people could not do at lower elo, as Yoru seems to mainly be a troll pick. It seems like we're going back to the lobby here.
Interesting. We have a little bit of a miscommunication, maybe not quite ready for. There we go, back to the Duocaster screen. Welcome back. Hopefully y'all missed me. My face is back on the screen. So is Five's little cute. You know what I'm saying? We back. Did you miss us?
Yeah, I guess we're gonna have a quick delay there, as Darian didn't seem to want to lie. An operator, agents. We were playing Valorant. Agents. Did not want to pick his agent there, so I guess we are going to have to see what the issue was with that.
We will see. Darian not here. I checked the voice chat. The boys got him. He's deafened. He's not saying anything. So we're gonna see what's like. He's probably tweeting again. That's facts, Josh. He's
facts. Probably tweeting again.
Yo, that clip is legendary. That's so fun.
Darian tweeting in the middle of the game last game was something that you just don't normally see from esport players, especially ones that are winning.
That's so funny. Biggest announcement on Friday, so I get it early. It's Friday right now for me. Sadly, Splitters does not work like that, but I don't want to beat a dead horse. However,
it is technically Friday for Spud.
If you click the link that Nightbot dropped and go to the Discord, all of our Discord recipients get all Aspyre announcements 30 minutes early, which doesn't sound like a lot, but when you're amped up about what's coming, 30 minutes is like a ton of time. Early access is massive. Saying, you know, what are we dropping tomorrow? New merch? Ooh, new team? And
new CCs? No, we never know.
Content creators? Y'all been begging for that shit on Twitter. Oh my gosh.
That's true.
Or is it none of that? Who knows, bro? Who knows?
Tommy. Oh, that was Tommy that just popped into the Discord. I heard someone join the Discord.
He goes, oh, they chatting.
Tommy just wanted to get some quick color commentary, some pre-match stuff here on this Valorant game. Oh, we get the R here from Demon.
All right.
I think Darian is back.
Darian is back, it looks like.
And Aspyre is finally ready to go here as we get things underway.
Let's go into this first game. We got bind coming up again. As I've said time and time again, it's finally game time. Aspyre is going to start on the defensive side of things. 68 seconds. Darian is locked in.
Smiley locking in those Raze and Yoru picks yet again, as we see Aspyre on that double duelist comp. Demon has shown off the Yoru here once or twice before. He is going to do it yet again.
Into the match we go. We have Aspyre, Icy, Dino, Darian, Smiley, Demon versus Lord, JC, Kicks, Mixes, J-Dub, and Notorious. Some interesting levels here from the opposing team.
They are a bit lower than I would have predicted.
I gotta say, look,
However-
level doesn't really mean anything if you have some experience on mouse and keyboard and you're good. Maybe you've got some CS:GO experience behind you. Level doesn't mean much at all, really, especially because it could be an alternate account. But these are definitely the lowest level opponents that we've seen so far. So I'm interested to see what happens here.
The alternate account could always be the case. I did have Demon on a lower level account than me, still carrying me in some unrated the other day, so I would not count account level as an accurate display of skill, especially when we were playing high tier like this. However, they could just be newer to the game and got things quickly.
We will see. Give me 1 second here as I want to make sure all things are ironed out, and we are good to go into round number 1.
There we go. Now I got the audio as we see Demon holding inside of this teleporter here. The stream has paused. I cannot see the game as we move back in here. Demon coming in through Hookah as Smiley picks up the first kill of the round with the Frenzy. Dino gonna get the second kill with the Ghost onto JC. Mixes refragging onto Dino as Aspyre now leads 4-2. Demon picking up Mixes as well. Notorious taps out Smiley with the classic right click. Demon taking that right back, and Aspyre takes that pistol round now down to a 3 versus 1 already with still a minute remaining in the round.
Cutting through.
Demon here with the wiggle peek does see the omen.
Runs out of ammo as Icy is able to swing around for the headshot with the Ghost. Aspyre commandingly taking that pistol round, going to be heading into the second round with a handful of Spectres and hopefully going to make it 2-0 as well.
Here we go. Aspyre now up 1-0. It's an interesting first round. It's not very often that you see a team full press be that early on, especially in round 1. You know, pistol rounds, you kind of want to play all the angles that you can, and that's typically an A-site push. But Lure switches it up. I respect it. Props to Aspyre for being ready. Here comes round number 2.
Decoy.
Demon gonna send that decoy through mid. Try to bait out some Lure shots. Dino sending a Hawk as well as Demon is going to teleport back onto the A site. Astra smoke coming out from Darian as Demon makes his way into the showers. Swings around with the Spectre, gets the first kill onto Mixes. Gonna swing back again, try and pick up another one as Icy picks up kicks. Aspyre does get the spike down in the showers as the rest of Aspyre rotates around. Demon with the flash off the wall is going to pick up the headshot onto Notorious. Aspyre now down 3 members.
1 enemy remaining.
Darian going to pick up the 4th kill onto J-Dub. They have downed 4 members here of Lore. The last member pinched inside of the teleporter as JC could not stop the multiple Spectre spray. Aspyre with the flawless second round.
Aspyre now up 2-0. It's very, very common for a team to win the second round after winning the pistol as the eco is in your favor as a result of your first round victory. Now, this is where the match gets a little interesting. You're going to be able to see, you know, the eco here on your screen. All players of Lure over 3,500, which will enable them to buy a decent weapon and some armor. So this is really the first round where we're able to see Lure buy the guns that they wish they had in rounds 1 and 2. Changes the game a lot. We'll see if Aspyre can hold off this push.
Icy changing things up a bit here, taking Darian's Viper, as Darian is going to pick up the extra smokes. Dino getting the opening kill onto JC. J-Dub getting the refrag. Aspyre now finds himself down 2, short-handed on this defensive side for the first time this game. Viper wall coming out from Icy as Smiley is going to throw some nades around on B long. The Spectre was no match for the Vandal from Mixes as Icy and Darian, the 2 lone controllers, trying to hold off against this 4-man hold here from Lore. Darian gonna start throwing some stars and smokes down. Does see the tripwire. Picks up the headshot through the smoke onto Darian, leaving Icy in a 1v4. Icy picking up Notorious as Kicks will rotate around the Radianite box to pick up Icy to cut the Aspyre lead in half.
Beautiful trade there and textbook teamwork from Lure as they take their first round in the game. It's now 2-1. Aspyre still up as that Yoru ability is already available for Demon. Mid last round, I took notice, Icy is on the Viper. This isn't something that we've ever seen before, and I'm excited to see how the boys can adapt to this change.
Icy did manage to get a kill or two, probably has his lineups learned from Darien. If he can learn the Sova lineups, I'm sure he can successfully learn those as well. The Hawk push from Dino and Smiley combined will get Mixes and Notorious respectively. Lore now down 2 on the attack before they have even left their own spawn. Smiley going to be rotating back around here as the rest of Aspyre is holding, waiting for Lore to make a move. Aspyre playing things very carefully. We see some shots coming out from Lore through hookah, as Darien and Dino are going to get some backup from Demon coming through the teleporter. The spike is now down inside of hookah as Smiley picks up kicks. Demon with the wallbang onto JC. We're going to get a nice beat drop from that Zed skin to close out the 4th round. Aspyre now leading 3-1.
Beautiful job. Shout out to Dino. Time and time again, we see the boys push this B long alley where the teleporter is, and they open it up with a Hawk from Dino, and it almost every time they do it results in at least 1, 2, sometimes even 3 kills. Beautiful job, beautiful ability use there from Dino, and it opens up the door and puts Aspyre in a 5-3 situation very early on in the round.
Dino going to be holding here through these smokes and toxins. We're going to see a Hawk push. Dino flashes the entirety of the enemy team as he gets 3 kills. 4! Dino got the ace! Dino pushes through!
Unbelievable!
With the Hawk! 5 kills with the Vandal. Or, I'm sorry, 4 kills with the Vandal. The last kill with the classic. Dino with the crazy ace. Lore left scratching their heads as Dino with the flash onto 4 members manages to clean up the entire team. That is definitely going to be on TikTok, and as the media lead, I cannot ask for anything else.
Dino going massive again with these Hawk flashes. Great job by Dino. Beautiful ace.
Dino sitting back in hookah here, not trying to push his luck. Aspyre trying to carry that momentum. Lore a bit scared to push out here as JC picks up the first kill onto Demon. Smiley baiting out some shots over at B long here. The shots do come out. Smiley swinging around has Dino to back him up as Lore still taking their time to push. Smiley holding, going to swing with the Hawk as he rotates back into the safety of the Aspyre site.
Joke's over! You're dead!
Lore making their execute over onto A as Aspyre rotates through CT. The spike beginning to go down here. Icy up in heaven as Dino sends some Seekers out. Is unfortunately flashed. Smiley gonna send his way around. Unfortunately picked up by Mixes as Lore holds this post plant to near perfection. Icy now in a 1v2. The Cypher going to be giving away Icy's position here. Going to have to swing around into U-Haul kicks, going to pre-fire the corner as Lore takes their 2nd round victory. 4-2, still in favor of Aspyre.
Unfortunately, Aspyre not able to regain that site and not able to get the defuse that they wish they could. However, there are a couple things to take away that round. One massive thing is that's a very interesting decision by the Cypher to use his ability in a 2v1 situation. They could have played the trade, saved his ability, you know what I'm saying? Get some intel in a later round where it really matters. I'm very shocked that they elect to use that on one remaining player of Aspyre. 4-2 now. We go into round number 7.
Demon going to be baiting those footsteps yet again. Dino going to be swinging mid on the Hawk, does not find any lacking Lore members. Smiley does see the first of Lore over at B long. Some shots being traded as Smiley picks up the first kill. Raise on Raise violence. The headshot wallbang JC is going to be the first blood of this round.
Smiley taking some damage, but shout out Dino who's there to give him the health that he had just recently lost in that fight.
Scout destroyed.
We do see shots being traded over at mid by Demon here. Dino going to be rotating around to help Demon out of this pinch in the hookah teleporter. Demon waiting patiently with that blade of his. As Lore again taking their time to push up. They do not want to push into this crossfire of Dino and Demon. As we get down to the 30-second mark in this round, an execute looks to be coming out here. Smiley with the showstopper going to fly over, get the first kill onto Kick, as Mixes is going to even things out by killing Icy. Now a 3v3 hold as the spike begins to go down here with Lore. Notorious picks up a kill onto Dino as Demon taps out Notorious, and J-Dub a 1v1 here for Demon and Mixes. Demon with the flash is unfortunately hitting himself. 10 seconds remaining in the round. Spike going down, being baited here by Mixes. As Demon wins the gunfight, proving why he is top 10 NA. Going to drop the beat on Mixes as Aspyre takes yet another round, still leading 5-2.
Beautiful job by Demon with just 5 seconds on the timer. It's great awareness by Demon to acknowledge that the plant is a fake. I'm super surprised that the Phoenix didn't try and stick the plant there, as it did result in a round loss, but great heads up play again by Demon to be able to take out the Phoenix as he swings with just 2 seconds left.
Time to jump. Here.
Demon swinging around here, going to be sending that bait, getting ready for an early kill. As unfortunately no members of Lore make their way into his crosshair. The Roomba is sent out there. We do hear a lot of utility coming out from Lore. As 2 Aspyre members are going to be rotating back in through CT. The first member of Lore spotted here in Hookah. Also in B long here, Dino finds himself in a bit of a pinch. Showstopper coming out. Dino is able to pick out JC before the showstopper is released. Smiley picks up Jada for the second kill. Dino with the quick flick over onto Mix's run attack. As Lore finds their push falling apart piece by piece. 2-on-2 situation here as Smiley and Darian try to hold off Mixes. Mixes trying to make the last play here for Lore yet again, as we again get down to 30 seconds remaining in this round. Aspyre wrapping up that round and sending it in a basket, 6-2. Now tripling the Lore score. I'm saying way too many things that rhyme. I am trying not to be Dr. Seuss. I apologize.
Hey man, look, game aside, if you didn't try to make that wrapping pun with the gift wrapping at the end of that round, that was genius, okay? I gotta give credit where credit's due, bro. That was, like, unreal. That was, like, oh my gosh. It was just perfect. Wrapping up the round, and there's a present? Come on, dog. What a genius, bro.
Dr. 5, Smiley going to take that present of a Phantom, see if he can get any heads here on D-Long. Darian is going to steal the show and get the first kill over onto JC. Dino going to tap out Kicks as Demon following in his footsteps, going to pick up Notorious as Mixes with the Bulldog is going to get Icy for the first kill for Lore for the round. Mixes again tapping out Demon. Mixes left as the lone Lore member yet again, his third kill of the round onto Smiley as Darian retreats back over to the site. No sign of Mixes as the 2 Aspyre members hold the flank.
I love this hold here from Darian. Make sure the player doesn't come through mid. Allow Dino to do his thing on site. This is a great play all around.
Darian throwing out some Astra smokes. However, they do have full control of the spike. Now we are down to 45 seconds. Mixes needs to make their move. He has been the last Lore member alive these last 3 rounds. Will he be able to finally pull something off here? Dino does hear the footsteps as Mix is going to be making his way in through short to the 2 Aspyre members' crosshairs. Dino and Darian waiting for that swing. The Hawk sent out. Darian with the quick 2-tap through the box is going to end the round. Aspyre now leading 7-2 in this first map.
Aspyre absolutely dominating the opposition here on this first half of Bind. You do see a ton of eco in favor of Aspyre. The player with the least amount of economy in his favor would be Demon with 2,000, but he is able to save after surviving, not surviving last round. That is why his eco so low, he had to rebuy this round. Should Aspyre win this round, they're going to be hefty in the eco, whereas, you know, the economy of Lore not looking so hot. They may even need the eco if they don't win here.
Moving into round number 10 here, Kix is unfortunately going to pick up Dino early into the round here as Demon going to tank the Roomba. Demon with the crosshair of a, I don't even know what this is somehow able to pick up Kix with the crosshair. He flicks around and is able to also pick up JC. I am not, Darian whipping out an insanely strange crosshair as Aspyre has changed things up a bit midway through this game. Darian with the square crosshair is able to line up, stage up, headshot. Aspyre putting out some insanely crazy crosshairs that are somehow working. Darian yet another kill with the SpongeBob SquarePants crosshair.
Got to tag pulling them in.
47 seconds in the round. Notorious, the lone member of Lore, giving Mixes a break here. As Darian trying to get another kill, tapping through with this square crosshair, can barely tell it apart from his dark background. The 1v1 Darian picks up 3 kills with these square crosshair. I don't even know what to call that, but unbelievable as Aspyre takes the victory, now up 8-2.
Darian electing to pop the smiley face crosshair here, and it actually results in him getting a 3K on the round. Not only that, but we look at Demon's crosshair, which is even more ridiculous. And Demon's able to get an insane flick there in hookah to tap the head off of the opposition. What are we watching right now?
Cutting through.
Demon seems like he's playing Roblox with a crosshair that large. Roblox or Minecraft something. Demon with the dynamic crosshair that takes up nearly half the screen is somehow still holding mid and has not died yet. Mixes is going to pick up Dino. Demon going to send the flash out. The aggressive push with the large crosshair. The flash off the wall. JC does get the shots onto Demon. Aspyre's bit of fun may have come to an end here. Darian with the square crosshair. I cannot even keep a straight face right now with these crosshairs I'm seeing from Aspyre.
Does Darian 1v5 clutch with the ace and this crosshair on his screen? One down.
There's one. That's a lot of utility there coming out from Lore. They are terrified of Darian on this crosshair. Darian just throwing all the utility down that he can is just hit with everything. Lore through the kitchen sink at him as Lore is going to stop this Aspyre steamroll. Now 8-3.
Spend your money now.
This is the last round in the half coming up right here. Aspyre up 8-3, looking to make it 9-3 if they can. They do have the Sky and Astra abilities available. Seekers surely will be used here most likely on the B side, as you do see Dino rotating over there. Astra wall, does it come down? And if so, where? It all depends on which side of the map this lower roster pushes, and we'll see here in just a second. Here we go.
Demon going to be sending some footsteps through the teleporter, baiting out Lore. Demon now picking up Darian's crosshair himself. As Smiley picks up a kill, is unfortunately refragged. Demon does get sight of the spike. The Yoru plays here from Demon, holding with that insane crosshair. Him and Darian, the 2 crosshair menaces, are now going to hold against 3 Lore members here with about a minute remaining in this 12th round here. Had to do some quick math.
Last player
You
standing.
hear the owl drone there from Notorious. Demon winning the gunfight against Mixes here.
Decoy.
Demon has a lot of utility at his disposal. Going to send a lot through the teleporter. The dimensional drift here coming out from Demon, trying to find JC and Notorious. Walks right into JC. As he gets ready, picks up the Phantom. Is going to drift back through the trap wire as JC and Notorious are lost right into the crosshairs of
30
Demon.
seconds left.
Demon is drifting around this map. Unfortunately, JC is going to win it, but Demon had Notorious so
Switching
lost,
sides.
he probably thought he was playing CSGO.
Demon absolutely outplays Notorious there with the Yoru teleport into Hookah. Unfortunately, not able to clutch up the round, but props to Demon on the 3K. Aspyre is up 8-4 here, and this is a very strong map in terms of Aspire's offense. We'll see if they full press, they full W key, if you will, onto the site here, like we've seen time and time again. Aspyre in a pretty good spot after their defensive half.
Yes, I cannot wait to see this Aspyre full press onto the site here, as we are going to see possibly a B-long push from Demon and Dino. Demon getting that Yoru utility ready, baits out the shots here from Mixes. Mixes pushes aggressively with the Frenzy, however that was Notorious, not Mixes. Dino gets the refrag after Demon is tapped out by that Frenzy. Smiley making his way in past Hookah is trapped by this Cypher cage here. Some shots coming out as Aspyre takes full control of this B site, pushing them out into long. JC with the quick flick over onto Smiley, as Darian getting that refrag over onto J-Dub as well. Now it is Icy and Darian, the two Aspyre members, versus Mixes and Kicks here. As Darian is not able to get things up, Mix put him Mixer. Icy, the lone Aspyre member here, flicking it as Kicks, unfortunately, is tapping him out. Aspyre drops the pistol round, still leading 8-5.
I may have jammed my
That
fingers.
is massive here for Lore. Mixes showing up massive here when he needs to, dropping 15 kills. Not a single player of Lore other than Mixes has over 10 bloods here, so we'll see if they can pick up their momentum and try and tie up this game and maybe even get a win here in match 1. My hope lies in Aspyre as always, but it does seem like we're having a little bit of a match on our hands, as I foresee Lore having a much heftier advantage here in this second round of the half, because they just won the pistol and the eco is in their favor as well.
Aspyre aggressively pushing in here. Darian already in U-Haul. The quick shorty shots onto J-Dub. Lore says good morning to Darian, as Aspyre taking full control of this site. Smiley waltzing in with the headshots onto JC. Aspyre forgot the spike. It seems Aspyre forgot the spike back in there, or they were trying to do a rotate. They had full site control and had to rotate back to get the spike. Dino chasing him down with the Sky Dog as Aspyre rotates back onto A. Kicks waiting in U-Haul is able to get 2 headshots on the Spectre, as Aspyre now finds Darian in a 1v3 here. Darian unfortunately cannot connect onto Kicks, as the Aspyre lead shrinks down to 2. 8-6 as we are in the second half of this game.
Interesting call by Aspyre. You see that early kill in U-Haul. Should that kill be followed up on, you push in, you're on the backside of that A site. Usually that's when you see Aspyre full on press and just play to their advantage. But they wait a little too long and the flank comes in. And then one after another, Aspyre falls. And it leads to a Lore Gaming second round in the second half win. But Aspyre, now with real weapons in their hands, look to make this game 9-6.
Demon pushing up with that Zed Phantom, as Smiley going to take Hookah control. Aspyre now in a good position to take this B site, as Demon baits the footsteps in. The Hawk comes out. The Cypher is unfortunately going to pick up Smiley, as Aspire's Demon picks up 3 kills, waltzing into the site. The spike beginning to go down, as Aspyre is not taking any more chances. Demon with his 4th kill of the round onto JC is now 1 off of the ace. Flashes out J-Dub. The quick flick onto the head. The beat drop for the ace. Aspyre
Did
taking
something
their
nice to kill
9th
them with.
round
You
over
still used to
lore.
want to.
Demon here with the ace, with the face crosshair. Unbelievable, beautiful shots there. Great job to, move yourself to the top of that box. Somewhere it's an angle that's not typically held, catch Lure off guard, and he does indeed get the headshot
Spikes
as the
here.
smoke disappears. Then he follows up with his own flash. Great job all around by Demon. We go now into round 16. There's Aspyre. Reach double digits first.
Demon gonna dimensional drift his way into U-Haul. J-Dub sees the Yoru, is not going to be able to do anything as the shorty is blasted straight through his torso. Icy going to tap out JC as Aspyre taking full control of this A site. Smiley tapping out Notorious, leaving Kicks
One
and Mixes
enemy remaining.
the last members. As I say that, Kicks is picked up with a headshot by Smiley. Mix is going to be the lone lore member as he tries to retake this site 1v4. Icy is going to say no as 3 Aspyre members collapse in from every angle. Lore now only 3 rounds from losing this first map here as Aspyre enters the double digits in this second half.
Aspyre just 3-round wins away here from taking this first map and putting it in their pocket with a W attached to it. We'll see if they can win this round here. Damon, the only player of Aspyre dying last round, but have no fear, it does come after a round where he aces, so the eco is still not necessarily an issue for anyone of Aspyre. The full buy is still here. We'll see if Aspyre can get to 11.
Smiley going to send out that boombot as Aspyre makes their way up through B long. Smiley having no issues taking hookah control here as he quickly taps out Kicks and Notorious, leaving the 4 Aspyre members to take full control as Demon with a quick whiff of the flash is going to flash Aspyre. Smiley picking out JC, Dino following in his footsteps taking out Mixes, J-Dub going to have to retake this site. The spike is down against 5 Aspyre members. Every single angle to push from, he's going to run into the crosshairs of Aspyre. Smiley getting his 4th kill of the round, man of the round for sure. A 1-on-2 push to take hookah control is about all you can ask for from your solo man up mid.
Demon strafing into hookah, looking to take the kill away from Smiley. I'm glad he was able to get it as he held there nearly the entire round. Great round from Smiley, picking up, I know it was at least 3. Did he get 4 that round?
Smiley did have 4 that last round.
Great job by Smiley. The Viper ability and the rocket launcher from Raze are both in hand here. Aspyre should have no struggle continuing their tear.
Smiley going to be swinging in here, throwing some nades into hookah, clearing things out. Does not find any members of lore as he elects to give up his hookah control and rotate back around to Icy with the spike. The Viper Wall coming down here for Aspyre as Demon still causing a bit of havoc on B. The bait with the Hawk through the Viper Wall, Aspyre making their way into this default plant. Smiley still holding on to the showstopper as he flies in and is able to pick up JC inside of U-Haul. Smiley somehow still alive as Aspyre begins to throw down that spike. Icy gets off the plant at the last second, going to plant it in a bit of a safer spot. Aspyre now entering that post plant yet again, setting things up with the Viper ultimate. It is going to make things extremely difficult as Notorious gets a kill onto Icy. However, he is traded for Mixes. Demon with a 2nd kill over onto Notorious kicks the lone lore member against Demon, Darian, and Smiley. The Viper ultimate does fall. Darian is going to be given away. The shots almost missed there by Darian as Aspyre, doubling the lore score, is going to push them to match point.
This is the final moment of
Kicks with a couple of nice kills, but is not able to take out Darian and clutch up in the 1v3 situation.
time to go into the
Aspyre, great job to get the spike down and drop that Viper ability. It is nearly impossible. Okay, I lost my train of thought when I saw Darian's crosshair jump to this. Anyways, it's nearly impossible to get on and make a play onto the spike with that Viper ability down.
Some insane crosshair choices.
My ult's ready.
as Aspyre makes their way up through mid. Dino coming up as well. Smiley taking things a bit slower here, not changing his crosshair. Demon clearing things out on the dimensional drift. Demon again on the dimensional drift is able to get Notorious in the head with the shorty as Aspyre finds a bit of difficulty. Hits on the elbow flank, picking up not one, not two, but three members of Aspyre as Icy cuts that momentum short. Demon with the large crosshair in the 1v2 versus AC and J-Dub. He gets the first kill.
Cutting through.
The showstopper is there by JC. Demon is going to send it through the teleporter, and he is out of there. Demon is all the way over at the A site as he now has to rotate back around.
Decoy.
Demon's going to send the decoy into the teleporter. Still flipping this blade
30
around,
seconds left.
trying to mess with the last member of Lore. The teleport comes out. As it is now believed by JC that Demon is in mid. The Yoru head games by Demon
I'm leaving.
leaves JC
See you at the next
confused.
appointment.
Aspyre takes the first match 13-6. Oh my god!
Yo, hold on. There are a couple things we need to address from that first match. First off, Demon, 26 kills in the bag. Number 2, how many times did we see Yoru in the drift jump right up in the face of an opponent with a shorty? Oh my gosh, it's almost undefendable. That is such a crazy and aggressive play. But not only that, the mind games in the final round send your bot through the portal, make the last player of Lore think that you're in that hookah lounge, and then shoot him in the back of the head from a completely different area of the map. Unbelievable.
I cannot believe the display of mechanics that we just saw as I get my little backlight on here to make myself light up a little bit. I have to stay in my dark dungeon, as everyone who watches my stream knows, but I cannot believe that last play. I'm literally still in shock from. That is a top 10 player in the world type play. Like, he sets it perfectly so that they will go through, and JC was not even looking in the correct direction. They were so lost on that Demon play, and I cannot imagine how frustrated I would have been to be on the receiving end of that mind game by Demon.
I mean, look, that's a play that you make when you're in, a 1v2, 1v3. You know what I'm saying? In a 1v1, I think it's just rude at that point. Absolutely outplayed. Beautiful job by Demon on the Yoru. And in the last event we were in that wasn't casted by us, the casters were kind of, down-talking Yoru. Demon is making this seem like you're almost dumb if you don't utilize what Yoru brings to the table. It's like, what? You know what I mean? Also, bro, what is going on in chat right now?
I don't know, Tommy's getting a little sus with the Marvel chair.
That's so funny, bro.
I'm a little bit scared now to play my camera on stream.
Also,
As the readies are coming out, we are moving over to Haven for this second map.
shout out our Apex starter, Irresistible Taco. Tommy, you are in love with that emo, bro. Yo, I'm about to, we gotta put the chat on emote only in a minute, bro.
We might
Guys.
have to, during the game, throw that chat on emote only.
Imagine? Strip all privileges of chatting.
Former repping that Aspyre merch, go buy some. Yeah, go buy some from eternalcustoms.com. The
Here-
panel is linked below.
Here we go. Icy off of that Viper back
Or
on,
like, bye, shut up.
back on to that Sova home sweet home, if you will. Icy looking for some lineups here, some clutch recon darts. Demon jumping on the Cypher. This is interesting. It's not very often that we see Demon hop off of... I can't think of the word.
Jet?
Jet, no. What kind of character is Jet? Help me out here, please.
Duelist.
A duelist. It's very rare that we see Demon not utilize a duelist.
There we go. Okay, yeah, that's true. We did see him play Astra in the Pit of Valor tournament yesterday. I believe, at least in games that I have been casting, I think that was the first game I have seen Demon off of a duelist.
A little bit of a switch up here from characters. You know, the boys realize there's some things that we need to work on. You know what I'm saying? Every team has their kinks. They know what they can work out in scrims and what they need to do. And
Select
maybe
your
switching
agent.
up characters was what Aspyre thought was the best case scenario. I mean, Dino has always been on that Sky, but we're seeing players like Smiley take the Jet. We're seeing Demon on Cypher. There's a couple changes that we've seen just tonight.
Aspyre moving into Haven here after we saw some changes of crosshairs. We are going to see some changes of agents here. Darian picking up that Astra, not too far of what he normally picks. Darian is usually on the Astra or Viper for us. Icy
can feel
taking
what
that
this place
sharpshooting
used to be.
Sova, his
It's time.
signature agent.
damn
Everyone has seen the videos, the lineups that Icy is able to pull off allow Aspyre to steamroll their way in to pretty much any site on attack.
I might have let a little bit of a leak into the chat, but that's okay. We push forward. Aspyre looking to take this first pistol round and hopefully give themselves the upper hand. In round number 2, when we may see a 2-0 start very early on as we do go over to the pistol round God, who seems to be AFK right now, ironically. Here we go.
Aspyre now making their way into A here. Going to be rotating around Team Smiley, not Demon, following that Sky Dog in. Smiley did whip out some crazy jet movement tech on the last games in the Pit of Valor. I would love to see some great plays again. Aspyre taking full A site control here already. Smiley waiting in the smoke alongside Dino. The Hawk comes out as Dino gets the first kill here onto Mixes. Icy picks up J-Dub as Smiley takes out Kicks. There is only one lore member here to stop this push as Demon still using that crosshair, dropping the beat as Aspyre taking that first round flawlessly.
First action. Check me, baby.
Beautiful job by the boys. I expected to see quite a few kills, but I did not expect to see a flawless, beautiful job. Aspyre now able to buy some Spectres, light armor, heavy armor. It looks like they went with a full buy here. Smiley, the only one that doesn't have a Spectre in hand. They now have the advantage. Aspyre looking to make this game 2-0 early on.
Demon gonna throw down some trap wires to stop the flanks here. Demon setting up everything, baiting them into thinking they're A, as Smiley going to pick up the first 2 kills here onto Mixes and Notorious. A shock dart combining with the Spectre there. Smiley getting his 3rd kill onto Notorious as Aspyre steamrolls their way into the enemy site. Kicks the lone member here. Not able to stop Smiley, who did not stop moving the entirety of that round. The run and done Spectre gameplay from Smiley, showcasing why both of our duelist players are top tier.
Surely it was on purpose, because if it wasn't, that is one hell of an embarrassing moment. Smiley with a beautiful 4K, and then teabagging his own teammate, Demon, the only player of Aspyre to die in that last round. Feels the wrath of his teammates. Absolutely memeing. We'll see if Aspyre can take this 3rd round now, as Lore is able to buy the weapons they desire to have.
Aspyre now with great weapons in hand. The Sova Dart there from Notorious, not finding any members of Aspyre. Smiley and Dino making their way in through the Astra smokes mid. Hawk comes out, the quick flicks around. Dino is able to pick up the first kill onto Kicks, as Smiley is going to be rotating, watching this rotate here. Lore, any members of Lore coming from A will be running into Smiley. However, J-Dub is able to get Smiley out of that corner with ease. The spike is down. Dino with the 3-man push on the Hawk. J-Dub almost hides up top and picks out 3 quick kills. Icy going to pick up Notorious, who is actually on the Reyna, not the Sova this game. My apologies for the calls. It does not matter because Aspyre killed them all anyways, up 3-0 now.
Damn right we're crushing it.
Aspyre are absolutely obliterating. Aspyre has 15 kills in hand as they've won 3 rounds. And there's been just 2 kills on the side of Lore. What an outstanding start to this second map for Aspyre. Looking to make it 4 now.
Aspyre rolling into every site here with ease. I'm sure everyone who has heard me cast is sick of hearing me say steamroll, but they keep doing it over and over, and I don't know what else to describe these pushes as. Smiley does miss the little jet movement up there, as we have an even 3-on-3, some backyard hockey action, as the spike begins to go down here from Darian. Aspyre entering this post plant, we hear some quick taps being fired by the Aspyre side. Smiley going to rotate over into garage to watch the flank. Darian with the 1 tap onto kicks, as I am not sure who is playing who for Lore this round, but let's just say Cypher is now against 3 Aspyre members, trying to push in here against Smiley, Demon, and Darian. Icy is tapped out here. I'm just gonna stop saying names because everyone switched agents and I cannot get anything right. Smiley did get something right there, was able to line up the headshot. Aspyre now leading 4-0.
I love the patience by Smiley. That's a pro player move right there. Slow it down. You don't need to spray your weapon as long as you can place a couple of decent shots in the upper body, and he does. Tap, tap, tap away, and eventually the 1 does connect with the head of the Cypher playing for Lure. Now, both teams with a Cypher ability available. Aspyre also has jet knives and seekers in their pocket. Aspyre up 4-0. Lure still not even close to double digits of kills.
These Seekers are going to lead Smiley into this site here, who whips out the knives. Aspyre with multiple ultimates in hand, going to seize control of this A site, as Darian going to throw down that spike. Mixes does pick up the first kill there onto Dino. The spike is down. Aspyre going to have to hold this retake, a man down.
I know exactly.
As the Cypher ultimate going to be giving away. Smiley with the insane shots onto Notorious. Updraft Smiley again, a kill onto J-Dub. Smiley another kill onto Kicks. The knives from Smiley. 3 members of Lore were Smiley with the ace. Oh my Lanta. Smiley following in Demon's footsteps, making work of the jet abilities, flying around, cutting up the Lore defense like a warm knife through butter. Aspyre. Smiley gets 5 kills to have Aspyre now lead 5-0.
What are we watching? The beautiful movement with the dashes from the Jet. Smiley picking up 3 with the knives. The 3rd kill being oh so close. Just throws the knives away. He knows he can get the kill and relies on the Vandal for the last 2. Beautiful ace by Smiley.
Smiley going to be following in this dog and owl drone, as J-Dub does pick up Smiley before he can enter the smoke. Aspyre now a man down here, going to have to reapproach things. Demon with insane crosshair, again winning the gunfight onto Notorious. He flicks over and is able to pick up mixes as well. Aspyre is going to be rotating over to the A side. Demon making light work of 2 Lore members. Now going to be holding that rotated. AC picks up Dino. Demon with 4 kills again, dropping the beat. A Wendy's 4 for Lore, or Lore for 4 there. I tried too hard with that pun. It doesn't matter. Aspire's winning 6-0.
Hey, man. Look, the puns are great, but we can't mess with the Wendy's, as Tom would say. Foe for foe. Aspyre making quick work, as 5 mentioned just a second ago, of Lore here. I am almost disgusted at the fact that Demon is able to continue to drop the kills and the beautiful shot placement that he is with these kind of crosshairs. It's actually mind-boggling. And like I said, it's almost disgusting, because it really just shows me how terrible I am at the game.
I would hate to be on the receiving end of this kill here. Demon whipping out these shots, not even able to see the entirety of the enemy with the size of that crosshair that he has. Icy and Demon and the rest of Aspyre making their way in here. Kicks not able to stop the Aspyre push. Mixes, however, puts a decent dent into the Aspyre troops. Aspyre now down to 2 here as Darian and Demon are the lone members. JC and J-Dub combined with the headshots, able to pick up the first round here from Lore.
I wonder where the heads of the players for Lure are right now. Right? There's 2 places that I could be in. 1, all right, guys, we got a round. Let's keep this momentum. Let's use our eco. Let's win another one and keep it going. Let's bring back this half, or at least get as many points on the board as we can before this half ends, and maybe we can get them in our attacking rounds. Or is it, finally, we got a round? You know what I mean? There's so many things that could be going through their head. I'm interested to see here if Lure can continue this momentum and maybe give Aspyre a little bit of a team to fight.
I will be blatantly honest here. After Smiley waltzed in and got that knife play, I would not be wanting to stay in that game any longer. Dino and Smiley going to walk through the fire as Aspyre seizes control of this site. The Hunter's Fury is going to stop the plant here as Smiley going to stop JC before the final Hunter's Fury bolt is able to be fired. The ultimate coming out there from Mixes is just able to pick up Smiley as his ankles seem to be caught in the ultimate. Shotgun as I clear my throat here. J-Dub tapping out Icy now in a 1v2 for Dino. Dino against the last member here. The ultimate still in hand. Hawk out from Dino. Flashes. Does not see him. The quick flick is going to be it all here as Dino wins yet another gunfight. 7-1 in favor of Aspyre.
J-Dub insanely caught off guard by Dino's aggressiveness in a 1v2 situation. I also want to point out a very small play that might have gone over the heads of some people that aren't massive Valorant fans. It's not easy to shut down an enemy when you're not sure where they are, but you have a general idea. Smiley, you know, his teammates are in a difficult position. That ultimate by Sova is coming through the walls. Smiley aggressively pushes through the Astro Cloud, gets the kill, and then dashes out of harm before that Sova ult is able to pick up a kill on his teammates. Beautiful, beautiful team play by Smiley.
Smiley going to be flying in here over that Hunter's Fury as Icy is able to take out JC. Mixes, however, is going to send Smiley down. Aspyre tied 4-4 here in terms of manpower as the spike does go down yet again from this Aspyre attack. Dino finding multiple flashes here, cannot get the 3rd kill as he runs out of ammo. 1 HP and a dream swings over onto Kix as Kix retreated back into the site, is able to win that quick jiggle fight there as Icy is going to get the refrag. Aspyre takes yet another round as we move into this 10th engagement.
Like us, but
Do my eyes deceive me, or did I just witness Demon all the way in our own spawn while the boys are fighting on site? Do they have that much confidence in winning the round?
Yes, this should
Unbelievable. The eco well in favor of Aspyre as some members like Icy well over 6,500. And I gotta be honest, if you're Lure, you're sweating bullets here. Because if you don't win this round, you're forced to eco again. And that could result in a 10-1 half. Maybe even an opportunity for Aspyre to make this an 11-1 half.
right here.
The recon dart, coming out here from Aspyre as it looks like Aspyre reconvenes in their own spawn. Darian going to be solo pushing onto A here, it looks like. Taking control here as Notorious is going to get the entry frag with the operator as Aspyre storms out of their own spawn. I'm running out of words to describe ways that Aspyre obliterates their opponent's time after time again as they retake the manpower lead in this round. JC is able to swing things back in favor of Lore here. Demon and Icy trying to figure out what to do as their teammates were dropped. 2v3 here.
Reloading.
Demon gonna throw some trap wires and some cages down to watch these flanks. The A long push coming in here. The no members of Lore are there. Aspyre
30
getting that
seconds left.
spike down possibly. Demon going to throw things down. Can him and Icy hold the post plant 2v3? He does hear some footsteps here. Demon holding the recon dart, not able to find anything here from Lord. Demon picking up not one, but 2 kills onto J-Dub, and JC is flicking around, tries to get the knife here, as he cannot connect with the knife. Icy going to pick up Notorious as Aspyre takes round 10, leading 9-1.
In the past.
A little bit of toxicity coming on in chat from Lore. There's only one thing that tells me. Aspyre is under their skin. Aspyre looking to do everything they can to continue their tear. That last round should force Lore into an eco round. However, there is a good there's a little bit of things that they could work with here with the credits that they have. So maybe no eco this round, but possibly next.
Cage triggered.
Demon not even playing with a crosshair right now. Going to be trusting his intuition on these shots. This is absolutely insane as Smiley picks up the first frag onto Mixes. Look at this no crosshair, as unfortunately it is going to cost him the gunfight. Notorious going to take out Demon there. Aspyre going to throw that spike down as Kix picks up the Spectre kill onto Dino.
One enemy remaining.
Darian going to be throwing things in here as Kix cannot do anything with the knives. Aspyre taking
Last
a
round before the
10-1 lead here as we head into this last round of the half.
There are a ton of little things that I'm noticing more and more after that comment from Lore. It seems like they're playing almost carelessly now. They've kind of given up at this point. I'm interested to see the plays that we're seeing, you know, that Jet pushing onto site and missing nearly every single knife. That has to be a kill that you get, but Darian shutting it down. A beautiful job. The Astro Wall now available. Do the boys use this to push onto the site, or they continue to W key on?
Number one Demon fan back in chat just in time to see Demon clean things up here without a crosshair. Demon trying to get a kill here using nothing but his skill. Icy and Demon somehow,
Enemy remaining.
Jesus, I don't understand. Lines up the headshot flick onto Notorious with an invisible crosshair. He is playing with no crosshair as Icy is going to pick up Mixes for his fourth kill of the
Switching
round.
sides.
His first kill of the round as Aspyre now going to be leading 11-1 going into this second half.
An unbelievable one-tap headshot with no crosshair for Demon. What an opening kill. And let's not let this go unnoticed. Icy absolutely dominating in middle, picking up 4 kills there in that 12th round. Aspyre winning 11 of 12 possible rounds in the first half here. All they need now is 2 defensive wins. We're seeing the women's in chat. If you add the W to the beginning of Demon, I respect it. I respect it.
They tire. We don't.
Icy still holding in mid with that ghost here, going to try and replicate his success from last round. As the Sova Dart goes on to A, does not find either of the Aspyre members as the hold has been aggressive.
Revealing
Icy
area.
going to send some darts of his own into sewers here. Does not pick up any members of Lore, as Lore is collapsed upon by the Aspyre flank. Notorious and J-Dub going to pay for it, as Kix is able to refrag Darian after the shorty kill on Mixes.
Spike planted.
Icy is unfortunately tapped out by JC and his frenzy, as Aspyre seems to be taking some selfies as they rotate back around here. JC with another kill here, now pinched in the corner
One
against 2
enemy
Aspyre
remaining.
members.
Last
The
player
shock dart
standing.
is able to pick up Demon, however. Now Smiley, the lone member Jet versus Jet, is going to secure a round here for Aspyre, still leading 11-2.
I can't see them yet, but I can
Surely Kick's not teabagging when he's down 9 rounds there. Interesting choice from Lure as they look to make an 11-round comeback. We'll see if they can string these together and use the eco in their favor. Dino electing to pick the Spectre here. Love the skin. Usually you see these abstract things. Dino just takes the clean orange skin. I respect it. These are the things I'm focusing on when you're steamrolling your opponent 11-2.
Dino and Icy holding window, trying to get that opening kill onto Lore here. Aspyre just 2 rounds from securing today's engagement, as the Owl Drone is heard on A. Smiley is able to get the first kill here onto JC on the flank.
Spike planted.
Dino going to send a Hawk through the smoke here, with Darian dropping as well. Notorious not able to do anything there as a Hawk was flown into his face. Darian with the Bucky kill picks one up. Aspyre now down. Darian lone member cannot secure things as Mixes with 3 kills in a large turn of events. Lord secures yet another round.
I gotta be brutally honest. I'm genuinely happy Darian was shut down there. That would not be good for the reputation of the Lure roster if Darian just picked up that 3K on site with a Bucky. I gotta be real. Darian purchases the Bucky again and is now playing the C side, which is typically a long-range weapon side, but we'll see what he elects to do with it, as Icy's gonna pop the lineup here early on and see if he can get some recon.
A lineup coming out there from Icy is going to pick up multiple members of Lore, as they are now caught exactly where Aspyre wants them. Smiley going to be pushing in aggressively here. Aspyre still has Sheriffs in hand. And Icy, oh my, the ice in his veins. Smiley with another one tap on Kicks. Notorious does pick up 2 kills there. But the Aspyre one taps. Icy going for the long range kill with the Bucky. I cannot believe the one taps we just saw there. Smiley going to be flying around, almost picked up through the boxes here. Smiley making his way in, a great flank opportunity, trying to bait out the Lore members as Dino rotates back around through CT. Dino is a bit outmanned here as Icy and Smiley try to make their way in on the flank.
Last player standing.
Dino is picked up by Notorious there as Icy is going to pick up JC. Icy going to tap that spike, bait out the peak here, as unfortunately Notorious is going to secure the ace for Lore. Aspyre dropping multiple rounds in a row here as Lore crawls their way back up, only trailing 11-4.
Cheers, mate.
Interesting turn of events here. Aspyre still up by a ton of rounds, but nothing is impossible. Lure starting to make a little bit of a comeback should Aspyre turn on the burners. I mean, the boys are sitting back and playing. Demon still to this round does not have a crosshair on his screen.
Demon playing without a crosshair could be the reason we are seeing this comeback here from Lore, as Smiley picks up the opening kill onto Kicks. The one taps, the quick flicks we have seen from Aspyre, but wow, I am in shock. Smiley another kill as he is going to get the knives off of that. Going to be going in through window here. Cannot find as J-Dub crouches perfectly underneath the knives from Smiley. All 3 of those would have met J-Dub's face, but the quick crouch is going to cost Smiley his life and his ultimate. Fire taking things a bit slower here as the smokes come down. Icy using the smoke to his advantage. Darian picking up mixes as Icy and Darian going to get a kill onto J-Dub and JC respectively. Aspyre now not only on match point here, but game point.
Should Aspyre win one more round, they not only put away the map, but the entire match. They do have some abilities in the hand. You see Demon there with the Cypher ability, and the Astro Wall for Darian is also available. I'm interested to see how he can use that to his defensive, struggle, if you will. He keeps buying Buckies. I gotta know what's going on.
I have to wonder what is going on here from Lore as they keep running into this, encouraging him to keep buying the Bucky. As Smiley is the victim of the first kill this round, the Owl Drone going to pick up Icy. Icy retreating back into the safety of B site. Is only going to be shot once here, however. Lore able to pick up another kill here. J-Dub onto Demon as Aspyre now down just a man each to hold the site.
Take flight.
The Owl Drone is tapped out there as Icy cannot pick up the shots through the smoke. Notorious is able to live there. The shock dart's going to push Icy out of the garage. Icy going to use that smoke to his advantage as J-Dub is going to give him some shots right into the forehead as Darian is picked up by Fix. Dino in that 1v4, the Hawks in hand, one for Dino as JC refrags and stops the potential of a Dino clip.
I guarantee you Dino right now is kicking himself and the devs of Valorant as the nerf on Sky. You know, it takes a little bit more time for that gun to come out after you drop your Hawk. Should it have come out a little quicker there? Maybe he gets that kill onto the Sova and he moves on to face the last two people of Lore. I wonder how much has changed. You know what I'm saying? There was a massive nerf to Sky just a few weeks ago. I can't talk right now.
With Sky, the equip time was slightly nerfed there by Riot as Demon finally getting a crosshair back seems to have turned things a bit too high for his own liking. It seems like Aspyre is trying to finish this game here, still on match and game point as Notorious reveals themselves on B long. Smiley is going to pick up the headshot as Aspyre now makes their way into the Lore spawn. Icy leading the charge. Smiley not following too far behind. Icy right behind a member as they don't see Icy creeping up with the knife. Icy misses the knife onto J-Dub. Unfortunately cannot connect as Smiley going to get up for that refrag. Going to swing around onto J-Dub but end up getting mixes as there are two Lore members left from ending this game. Kicks the lone member JC able to pick up a kill onto Dino as Aspyre, as Smiley and Darian versus JC. I want to say Notorious because Notorious is playing Sova the first round. But Smiley's peeking around the A side here as they do have control of the spike. 15 seconds remain here. The shot's coming out, cannot connect. 10 seconds remain for JC trying to pick out Darian through the wall. The Hunter's Fury is not enough as Aspyre, the time runs out. Going to secure this 13-5.
Manages to find it 5-4 here. Aspyre gets the round, stops momentum, and they're at match point.
This is his time to shine. The fuse is underway. He lands in Johnny Cube, and he pops out just in time. Beautiful. Here on his short side, looking to find it, and does. Aspyre picks up round number 3, and another one there in favor of Aspyre. They're starting to run this one back. Ending one, maybe make it 2, and no, it's gonna be a massacre. Everyone pistols in hand. Aspyre takes it to map 3.